Ooh, welcome back, Heavenlies. This is Heavensarmy just chatting. We're on episode 09. So, I'm a little late, so I didn't want to do like a 3-hour video on any of the games that I wanted to play. I wanted to do 4 hours or more. So, I figure why not just like chat? Let's update everything. I definitely won't be doing what I did with the Claire Obscure thing, where I like had predictions and ideas and all of this stuff, but I can't update you on everything. So I'm still going to be practicing on Tekken 8. It's just I'm not doing it live because it's going to be the same things you've seen, but you know, me just actually trying to learn. So if I was doing a live stream commentary, I probably wouldn't be I wouldn't be learning. So the platinum is easy, just as long as if you did what I did at the start. You needed to fight the mime, and you needed to get that music record from the mime. And I think that's the like only missable trophy until you do New Game Plus and fight that mime again. That's the only thing that's technically missable. So if you explore everywhere, you should have fought the mime in the prologue. Right? And then like everything else comes naturally. So yeah, so like you just gotta find everything, and I got a platinum on my first playthrough as well, and I was just trying to grab everything as best as I can, and I pulled it off. So yeah, it's doable. And the DLCs have like no trophies attached to them. Not that I really care, but like yeah, I got the platinum there. So that's fine. But yeah, where was I at with Tekken 8? Right, Tekken 8. I kind of want to do some more online fights just to see how far I can go, but I also wouldn't mind like challenging Flowers' other characters if they wanted to do that, and if they're like, no, I'm not gonna learn anything from you. So I'll be like, oh, okay, that's fine. Because yeah, like it would be just fun just to fight a bunch of other characters that's not Jin only. So that would be all right for me, but we can get there if we get there. And then we are on to Claire Obscure, which if you see 190 hours, I don't know how much I have in game. Again, sometimes when you just click the game and you just let it run and then you close the game, like it'll add an hour, like very easily. And sometimes when you finish a game and you save your game and you end your live stream, you let the game run for over an hour, and you think you're going to get back to the game, but you don't, and then you just close the game, and then like an hour or 2 hours get added for that, and it's just like the time here doesn't get added up correctly because I haven't played 190 hours, right? Like that's way too much. I put a lot of hours in, but I didn't put 190 hours in. But I grinded quite hard today, and I got a whole bunch more Color of Lumina. There's nobody online that says this is all you need to do to beat all 4 bosses on your first playthrough. Or no one's saying on your first playthroughs your pictos are not good enough, so you're gonna need to do New Game Plus, and then all your pictos will be level 33, and then you'll have the stats that you need to be able to move this fast. And then I'm gonna be like, oh cool, then I'll just wait until New Game Plus. You have 850 for like almost every character, Flowers? It says on the side like 850, not like, you know, the whatever's there. Because I'm there and I still don't have enough Color of Lumina. Or at least I think I don't. And now, with a little bit of research with this game, since I have time today to do all of this stuff, there are tricks to the bosses, okay? So some of the bosses have a lot of things onto them. So if you have cheater on, the boss will always go after you move 1 turn. It doesn't matter if you can go 2 turns. You will go, the boss will go, and then you will go, and the boss will go, and that's not good. So I have to like try to figure out who has an actual piece of information that can let me know exactly what the Lamp Master and Claire and the last one can do. And then I want to know what it is that I need to equip, because everyone's like, I did this with Lune, and they one-shot at the boss with Lune, and I'm like, listen, I just attacked with Lune, she did 1/70th of the boss's damage, and yes, I have all these Pictos on too, that increases the damage by 600, by increases the damage by 200, it's not enough, so I need to just do a normal fight where we just win, okay? I don't need to, do these solo builds that everyone keeps messing around with. I don't learn anything from your solo builds. So yeah, I'm thinking the Immortal Verso route sounds the best. CL can't. Every time if CL moves and then does the mechanic, the boss will still go after her. So no, right? Every time a turn gets used, the boss will go. So there is an anti-everything boss, so it's not a cheese mechanic at all. The bosses will, if you also get KO'd, if you get hit, and one person dies, the boss goes again, and it's just like, oh good grief, man, like why? So anyway, I'm just hoping to like find whatever we can do. If I could one-shot... Yeah, the boss still goes, Flowers. The boss has an anti... If you go one turn, the boss goes next. So that is... that's just what happens, Flowers. I don't know if you fought them yet. And YouTubers, welcome back as well. How's everyone doing, by the way? I mean, today's just like a just chatting, so because I'm so late, we could just chat about whatever. Hopefully I don't get too distracted by Flowers. Again. Every time I try to do a guide where I gotta like, I have like a kind of a script and like what I want to say, and then Flowers starts talking about donkeys, and I'm like, Flowers, I'm attacking 8. What are you talking about? It's just like, okay. So yeah, anyway, this isn't as scripted as that, but we'll see if I can try to keep my thoughts in order, because now I'm talking about Claire, and Flowers gonna distract me, and who knows what I'm gonna be talking about. You're still 3 hours into the game. What is the game? So, yeah, I'm gonna go with the Immortal Verso build. I kind of had a pseudo one, but I just got a sword that I didn't even look at. And it's the sword you get from the first fight of the one that's in the tower. So once you fight the first version of them, you'll see them again. But way stronger. And way harder, and way more unbroken rules that they can do. So yeah, I got that sword, and then it allows me to attack double, and allows me to not die if I have S rank or whatever it is. It's kind of like... I hope it works, but when people just build up, they attack a whole bunch of stacks happen. I don't think the stacks are stacking damage, are they? Because if they're stacking damage, then like... I'm probably not getting what they're doing, but they shoot a bunch and then they attack and they one-shot the boss's health bar. And I'm like, excuse me? Like, how does that work? And then I'm seeing people with like 4,000, 5,000 speed, and I do not have that speed. Nor do I have the defense, and nor do I have the whatever else. So I don't know if the boss's speed need to be over 4,000. No, they didn't use Burning Canvas. They used Verso. And Verso's one attack wiped out that boss. And I'm like, you're joking me. So Verso was meant to attack, not to stack fire. Other people stack fire. And so yeah, it's a whole different playthrough. It's a whole different setup. And Verso is needed to take out everybody, because Verso's the only one that doesn't die. And if anybody does die, well, your game is over anyway, so you gotta find a way to just let Verso take the hit and go. Or not take the hit and go. I can't remember. Again, I watched so many videos. I don't know which one is which now, but I think the Immortal Verso build, I have to go that route. No, I just went live 10 minutes ago, your troopers. I'm not gonna do a 3-hour video on that game. I'm gonna do a 4-hour video or more. A full episode. So I'm still like, because it's so, the boss fights are so unfun that I'm so unmotivated to do it. I just want to try one more like big attempt, one more try. the next day off because it takes so long to set everything up and then go over there and then try to fight it and then like be in the mindset to fight that thing. Those 3 of them basically. If I could beat 1 or 2 of them, I'd feel better. But like I still only have 1 of them defeated out of the 4, so it's we haven't made any progress still. Yeah, so I live streamed earlier today, by the way, your troopers. I did it first thing this morning, just in case if I was going to be even later than this. Since I don't have a way to like go wherever I want, whenever I want. I don't have that ability. So yeah, I had to rely on somebody else to take me around, and that just they got free when they got free. So I was late. It's nice I could sip on my nice warm tea that I just made. So I don't know about Claire Obscure. If I try again and I can't do anything about have you defeated everything but the super bosses? Well, the boss to fight next, Flowers, is the duelist. The one on the right, not the one on the left. And then you go further ahead. But yeah, so fight them first. If you can handle them, they are technically easier. Yes, there's 2 of them, but you'll get it, you'll figure it out, and then you can do it. And then it's like the Lamp Master, and then it's the one after, and then the one after that, if you haven't seen them yet. I don't know if you've seen them yet or not. But I'm still on the Lamp Master. I don't quite get what people are doing. It's almost like they're one-shotting turns, and the bosses dies super quickly, and I'm like, man, when I do my full-out attack, we don't do that damage. So it's just like, what is going on? So yeah, I don't quite get it. And then there's because it takes so long to fight the Lamp Master, it takes I don't know, there's an attack that the Lamp Master keeps doing with the light on the ground. I have no idea the timing, because by the time you finally get down to that phase and finally get to see that attack once every couple weeks, I have no idea the timing. So we just get blasted, we all die, and then Verso pops back up because of course he doesn't die, and then I gotta try to solo the thing, and I'm like, what do I do? And then I use 1 turn to revive somebody, and the boss goes like 6 times, and I'm like, why is the boss going 6 times? So I don't know the mechanics. I don't know if the pictos are not working as they're written down. And if they're not working as they're written down, I wish they would tell me what they actually do, because it seems like cheater is not working. It seems when you die and get raised back up isn't working. Like, all of that stuff is not working. So it's like we have all these things, but it's not quite... it's not quite doing what they're supposed to do. It's faint and gradient overcharge. I mean, the double third works, yes. Double third works very well for Verso. Especially that attack that he has. If you're doing the immortal build, it works very well with the sword that you get if you went to Renoir's drafts and finished that. So if you've gone to the DLC and done Renoir's drafts, and Verso's drafts if you want all those pictos, then yeah, then if you got that sword, then you're laughing, because that'll help you get towards that build where Verso takes out one turn, and then the next team takes out the last phase for the last one. I think Claire might be easier than I think. We just need to parry, and I think we just need to do a bunch of damage, but we can just win on parries alone. But I'd rather just parry and then have a turn. The problem is I never had a turn. The boss always put up a shield. So I just need to find out if the first playthrough is enough pictos and stats to go fast. Because if we don't have enough speed to go faster than the bosses, the DLC bosses, we have to wait to New Game Plus. So Flowers, I'm waiting for you to get to where I am, where you're ready to fight them. And I'm waiting for you to tell me, like, yeah, I did the Verso Immortal build as well, the newest updated one. And then I took on all the bosses and I just let Verso do it. And it'd just be like, cool, then I can do it too, because I have like way more Color of Lumina at this point, so I can equip more. And we just need, there's a gimmick to them though. Okay, there is a gimmick to them. I don't know why, but bosses are going still 6 turns, and I forget how much speed I have now, but I up my speed as high as I can, and I don't know if I just need to give Verso all of the speed, and then another character all of the speed, and all that we need to do is have like turn 1 go, let Verso do the turn and get ready, and then let whoever power up Verso, and then the next person go, and then Verso goes, and then they just take out a health bar. And then even if they die, like, who cares? It's Verso's turn now. You know what I mean? And we can just keep taking out bars like that. But again, we also need CL to do the power up of 200% as well, it seems. And that's where it gets kind of crazy, because CL can't go that fast if I got all my speed on Verso and another character. How much? Millions or billions flowers, but 5 health bars. And every time you drop the health bar down, the boss turns on a lamp and then gets full health. And you gotta take him down 5 times in a row. And on the last health bar, the boss goes into darkness, then the boss starts changing its attacks to that light on the ground. And I have no idea the timing for it, so I keep getting blasted. My team keeps getting wiped out. And the problem is the bosses are going 6 turns on me, so I gotta figure out why the boss is going 6 turns on me. And it's just like, you can't win a boss when they're going 6 turns and you go once, and if you die, then you gotta like revive everyone, and then your turn's up and they go 6 more turns again. It's just not a winning, it's not a winning path or playthrough, so yeah, I don't quite know. Clearly the Pictos are not working, from what I can see. But yeah, anyway, like that's Clair Obscure. My bad, I talked quite a while for Clair Obscure. But it's literally just like Tekken 8, I just want to keep practicing. If Flowers wants to do Tekken 8 with me, fine. If they don't, it's okay as well. I'll just keep on training, and I could do another night where I just fight. And then Clair Obscure, I hope I could just get another day. I don't think I need to farm for any more Color of Lumina. I think I have more Color of Lumina than all the people with the super builds. And that's something, but the problem is I don't think I have the stats that they have. And even if the New Game Plus, the bosses get more health and stuff, I think our speed can finally keep up with them, because the Pictos will finally have the right amount of speed for us to get further ahead. So I guess any night would be fine, Flowers, or does it need to be a certain night? Because, like, you're here for an hour. I'm assuming if any night I could just be like, yep, Flowers, Tekken 8, and you're gonna be like, oh. So all my weapons that I want to use are maxed out, Flowers. Like, they're all maxed out. And I have Infinity Repaint, so I could change my stats anytime I want. It's the Color of Lumina levels that give you stats. That's why I can't win. I need stats, and maxing out my stats, all 3 of them to 99 is not enough stats. So you need the Pictos with the stats. That's the only way I'm losing, okay? And that's why the bosses are not fun. I have a lot of maxed out weapons, like a lot, like 7 or more, if I do recall. And like 1 for like everybody, and then a bunch for Verso, because I tried out a whole bunch of different builds and they all didn't work out. So yeah. So yeah, Tekken 8, maybe Flowers, hopefully we can fight any time. Clair Obscure, just like give me another shot at this, and I'll give it like 1 more shot. If I take another boss or 2, great. Yeah, Burn Verso is not the way to go if you want to beat the super bosses. I haven't seen anybody use Burn Verso to beat any of the bosses. Everyone had Verso, the Immortal build. And then Mael to do the other attack, or Lune to do the other attack, or CL solo to do the other attack. Like, there's ways to do it. It's just, I don't think building solo builds and then having a team works. So I just want to have a team that just works, and I think it's solo, not solo Verso, Immortal Verso team. But again, I don't know the stats. No, he's not. See, you're missing the Immortal Verso build, where he one-tapped the final DLC boss. He one-shot at the whole health bar and then some. even in new game +5. You can one-shot the boss. You're missing out on that build, Flowers. It's you'll if you see it, you'll be like, oh. You need a weapon, which I have, and you need and you just need a couple of Pictos to make it happen. Whatever attack that does 13 hits. Which with the sword does 26 hits. So that's a lot of stacking and a lot of stuff. So that's the way to do it, really. Anyway, so Immortal, the Reverso Burn didn't really help. What else do I have? So I'm playing Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I am not going to be doing it, like I said, Declare Obscure, where I guess all of the endings and I and I predict all that's going to happen. I don't need to do that. Like, the story seems to be quite clear for everyone, I would assume, on what's going on. They haven't quite explained why parts of the Earth just exploded out of nowhere and just disappear. It's like the worms explosions, you know, that void explosion, and just like there's a perfect circle in the ground. That is what's happening in the game. So they haven't explained that stuff, but we know that the Xenoblade always has like this god that created this planet, and we're in another universe that's connected to the origin point of it all. So it's just like, well, I'm just waiting for that story to kick in. But yeah, like I'm at the point now where I'm getting the classes done, right? But we only have like 6 classes. We have 1 class for each character, okay? And then all I can do is swap to them, and then I'm done. Tina, hi and welcome back, by the way. So like I'm waiting to get to another point to where I can start getting more classes and start hopefully fighting a little bit better. And I would rather have the classes just done, because I want to have like 1 tank, a bunch of attackers, and like 2 healers, 2 very dedicated healers who can heal. And right now it's like, it's the AI again. So we'll see if the AI can handle more. The fact that I lost to a level 15 Notorious Monster when I also was level 15, I think I was, or 16, like it doesn't matter, but like we should not have lost that battle. But the AI just cannot hold aggro when they're a tank. They can't heal when they need to. It's rough, and the AoE healing doesn't AoE heal. It's just like a little circle by their feet. So if I'm not standing by it, or if they heal, but they don't heal the tanks that need healing, it's just over. So yeah, I don't know. I can't like move the AI in a group and have the 2 tanks in front and then the 2 healers right behind the tanks, and they just stay there. Right? How brilliant would that be if I just put them there? Just 2 tanks in front, 2 healers in behind, and all 4 of them will get healed, and all 4 of them will get armored. And it's just like, man, but you can't do it. I don't have that control over this game. It's just AI doing whatever they want to do. And I have 0 fun swapping to a tank, pulling aggro, swap to healer, move them over, heal the tank, swap back to me, keep going back on the offense. I don't like that type of combat. 0. I think I like that less than... What other type of combat that I don't like? Whatever that is, I don't remember now. So yeah, I hope like it's not gonna be AI slop messing me up just to play the game. I'm on easy, everybody, and yeah, we got a game over on easy already. Like, come on. I doubt I did a bad job with DPS, so yeah, my DPS was just fine. I didn't take too long to take out the boss. The tanks didn't aggro and the healers didn't heal. That's all it came down to. And when I tried to heal, it was just like, yeah, you can't heal everybody. And when you tell them all to group up, they stop attacking. And so when everyone stops attacking, it means the healers don't heal and the tanks don't tank. So and then if I'm healing, I just pull all the aggro. So it's not quite fine-tuned yet, is what I'll say. So yeah, that's Xenoblade being that way. Xenoblade 3 being not quite there yet for combat that we've already had in other games and older games. So yeah, I don't know. Either way, like I'm just gonna be chilling in that game, and enjoying the story, hopefully. And then eventually we could. This year is gonna be weird because I'm still looking for a PS2. Guess what? No PS2 still. So we're not gonna be able to get moving into Gran Turismo 4 to then eventually beat Gran Turismo 4, which could be done, and then I can move into Gran Turismo 7 and then be finished with the Gran Turismo series. I wanted to do that, but if I don't get a PS2, like I'm just done. Like I can't make any progress in that. And then to finish off Xenoblade Chronicles 3 for the hopes to get my hands on Xenoblade Chronicles X to beat that series and be done with that game for who knows how many years or decades, or if there's any more games coming out. So, like, I have games that'll finish off series. At any time, I can replay a few of the games I've already mentioned before. I was going to replay Subnautica Below Zero, because Subnautica 2 is actually, like, announced. So I can replay that game and just do, like... Again, I can't do a better job. I did a fantastic job on my first playthrough, so... There really isn't anything changing. I just want to play the game, if I have to. And then I can do my New Game Plus on Clair Obscur Expedition 33. To which I'd rather Flowers get there before me. I would rather Flowers try the super bosses, say I can't do it, and then go into New Game Plus, and then do everything New Game Plus, and then go and beat the super bosses, and then be like, yeah, heavens, wait to New Game Plus, and I'm gonna be like, cool, I'm doing it too then. That's what I'm hoping will happen for Clair Obscur, and then we could get Clair Obscur done and checked off my list. And then, I'm not really worried about my wish list. My wish list is just whatever it is. Yeah, I think I added a few more games, but it really hasn't changed. It's all the same stuff. It's just whatever you want, whatever you like. It's just an idea. For those who are planning on spending money here. And then trying to look over at my other games that I have. No, yeah, it really is. Over there is Gran Turismo 4. It's just sitting right there. And then Claire, and then Tekken, and then, yeah, so, like, everything that I'm doing now is what I want to do. And then, like, the plans for games, which I could scroll down to see them. Grief. That Dark Soulsy game, like, that's a secret game. I still haven't told you what it is, but I'm definitely gonna do that soon. Can we get this? Well, the problem is that I just can't buy one. Like, I'm not buying one online. I'm not putting my information and cards online. So I'm not ordering online. Okay, it's really easy to get anything you want off of like eBay or whatever, or Amazon. So like it doesn't really matter. Okay, like but I'm not doing it. I'm not putting my information there. So I go to a place where I can spend money, and then get the game. And Craigslist and stuff is it's kind of sketchy sometimes, so I don't do it as well. So it's basically like I gotta like go to a few places that I know I can buy used stuff. Those stores seem to be getting smaller and smaller every year, less and less of them. But that's where I got most of my used games and stuff, and they just don't have a PS2. Like that's just what it comes down to. So yeah, like it just, once I finally get it, I can complete just some stuff. But yeah, it's just, I got that Dark Souls game. Dark Souls style game, I should say, or Souls-like, if that's the more correct term. I don't really want to, but I can finish off the DC Arkham series, although the game is nothing like the games. I can still like add it to the list and say I played the game. And yes, there's a whole bunch of other VRs and stuff, VR games, but I don't have them, so I'm not going to be doing them because I can't. But I can finish off Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, get that done. My hopes are not high for that game, so I'll keep my expeditions down real low, because I keep seeing a lot of people not enjoying that. So And then I still got all of my I call them Game Boys, but all of my Nintendo games, and that's Game Boy, Game Color, all of them. If there's a more SNES games that came out, I gotta do like whatever came out. Does it have mannequins and equals Psycho Fence? No, I don't think it does. I think it's very Dark Souls styled. Creepy looking enemies and bosses. And I guess there's like a mage, but they're not called a mage. And of course there's like a fighter with a two-handed sword, but not quite like your soldier or... when you see it, you'll see it. And I think there's already that game and that game too. If it's already out, I don't know, but there's already a second game, either in the making or it's already out. So I'm playing the first game that's pretty old, and I think the second one's already out. I just never played them before. And the game has 4 words of it, so something of the something. Yeah, it's 4 words. Yeah. So I've already done Mortal Shell, by the way. So yeah, that one's already done. And no comment on anything else. Oh, Stardew Valley, right. I have Stardew Valley installed on my PS5. It's there. I could look at it at any second. I just have zero desire to play that game right now. Is it a lovely game and will I enjoy it? Oh, probably, absolutely. It's just, at this moment, I'm not gonna play it. And then I got this weird Ninja Turtles collection, okay? So I can start that weird thing and then get a whole bunch of trilogies done. I got Crash Bandicoot and Rayman and I think another one somewhere else. But either way, like, we got a bunch of like easy chill games to play. Just to get done. Again, there's my Subnautica Below Zero redo. And then I see Pure Solar. That'll be me kind of, I mean, I did what, 2 or 3 or 4 episodes back in 2015. And I got stuck in the game and I quit the game. So like I'm really like replaying the game, but only like the first few hours. So I'll be really playing it for the first time. But it's RPG, so I like it's something else. Oh, and I'm waiting to get my hands on Need for Speed Underground. No, not Underground. Undercover, Hot Pursuit, whichever one's next. I keep writing down the games, but then I don't see where it is here. It's not, oh, because I don't have the game. Maybe that's why. I just wrote down Need for Speed games are next. I don't have the... it's probably down on my Need for Speed games list. Way down at the bottom. Oh, right. I was gonna play Generation Zero and Core Keeper, but I don't think I'm gonna play those games now. Yeah, I don't think I am. They keep getting less and less like a game and more and more like an online MMO, and you gotta play MMO. Yes, you can play solo, but you like it doesn't work. You don't get anything by playing solo. You have to literally go online and get stuff to happen. And I'm just like, no, thank you. I want to play a game, so not online stuff. So like I'm removing. Oh, and I got the Disney Epic Mickey rebrushed. I can do that too. Okay, that's also like another one. But yeah, so like now is the time for like you heavenlies who are here to be like, man, all the games you listed, I'm not interested in that. I want you to play whatever game is on your brain right now, and I probably don't have the game, but you know, eventually we can get there to get that game. But I don't know what you heavenlies want, so I'm just trying to do Gran Turismo 4, Tekken, Claire Obscure, replay a game possibly, and you know, just keep messing around. I do want to find my Need for Speed. Need for Speed Most Wanted is next. And that's probably a PS2 game as well. I don't know, but it probably is. And which means I can't do Need for Speed games. I didn't even look for the game because I don't have a PS2. But the moment I get a PS2, I can start looking for more racing games if you want. But preferably, I'd like to have Gran Turismo at least done and dusted until another Gran Turismo should be many years from now. So we should be done Gran Turismo for a long time. For those who don't like racing games, Flowers is one of them. They're like, yeah, I don't really care for it. So it's just like, yeah, okay. But yeah. Oh, right. I was going to, I need to write down everyone's names for Xenoblade Chronicles 3. It's a lot of names, and I got the Kevis, the Agnes, and the Mobius, but I don't have like other names, so I need to write that down and then look at it. But yeah. Where are we at? No game ideas for anybody here? Oh wow. You're happy with all the games that I just mentioned? And again, I've kind of mentioned the plans of some of my games, but that could also change too. But like, that's as far as I thought of, was the games that I mentioned and a few of the games that I'm thinking of. Like, that's it. And again, continue into my poor Switch, my poor Switch old games that I haven't even looked at for a long time. So, well, yeah, Flowers is just not a fan of them, that's all. Like, it's everyone has their own games that they like and dislike, and yeah. I've literally found out that I don't mind very many games styles. Like, I'm cool with a lot of them. Surprisingly. I just stay away from like some types. Again, sports games I'm pretty sure I would like to, it's just I don't want to start that on my channel and then have to constantly keep playing those games because people ask for those instead of, you know, a wonderful big RPG game or other games that I would rather play and share. So yeah, I don't know. Anybody okay with my playthrough of the games that I mentioned too? You happy with my Claire Obscure? I didn't show you the DLC bosses because I need to figure out those stupid hidden tricks about them. But yeah, like I'm not gonna live stream that, but I can still play the New Game Plus and at least show you. I showed you what they look like and how bad they wiped me out. So yeah. Good grief. And then yeah, like I'm pretty sure Your Troopers is happy to see Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and me just playing it and enjoying that, walking around and getting stuff done. And again, I should grab a hold of that and get a little bit more. I just want to get the stuff done, and if I tried to play that game while talking, I probably will stop talking, so I'll leave it be. But I could have like hopped in and just like did the last little bit of the trainings and stuff. Check that off before next episode. And whatnot, but yeah, I'll get that done hopefully tonight, since I should have plenty of time. I don't need to live stream all the way to the end point. So yeah, the more time I give myself tonight, the more I can get done for tomorrow. Cool. You're glad you're fine? Glad you got the hidden game. Oh, the one that I'm not telling anybody that you may have probably guessed. Because yeah, I don't know how many other Dark Souls games I have left. There's all of the new ones. I don't have any of those, sadly. And I would have played them by now had I had them, but I just don't have them. And then yeah, there's like a few hidden other Souls games that are like old that I just haven't played, so I'll just do that one. Crazy, but like yeah, that is really all. I can't think of anything else I need to really update. I mentioned the PS2, I still don't have that. I kind of want to like hop into my games now and start playing them a little bit more now that I got like this time, instead of live streaming it, just to make some progress. I could kind of make some progress and get some behind the scenes stuff done. And yeah, if anybody is like, again, if anybody did like request for me to just finish Suicide Squad, I would just probably get it done right away, but it's like sitting there just like Stardew Valley. Like I don't know if I'm gonna just jump in the game myself. And Rayman and all of those have been sitting there for years. Like I'm not gonna play them unless people ask for them, but yeah, it's difficult for people to show up and ask for games, it seems. And I know in the past, all the YouTubers I watched, man, everyone was crying for them to play games. And they just never did. Or they never saw their comments, and I'm like, oh man, like I request them for me. Please, let me play Kingdom Hearts for you. I already did it because I like the game myself, but yeah, like, man, like I was there. I played Kingdom Hearts when they asked those YouTubers to play Kingdom Hearts. Crazy, huh? I was around in that era. I was a young little boy and saw it, and yeah, it was awesome. Anyway, I think I could call it there. Ollie Ollie World? I thought I had Ollie Ollie World. Oh, Ollie Ollie World is not Skate Story. Okay, I knew my brain remembered a skateboarding thing. The first... I don't think I have that game, though. Right? Yeah, so if I had the games, I can play them, but I don't think I have those games. That's why I'm not playing them. All of the new ones, including that one, I don't have. What else? I mean, I got no crazy games planned. Really, I don't. Like, the big crazy game I already played. It's right there on the screen. It's Clear Obscure. That was my big crazy game for the year. And then there's a new game plus coming eventually, but like, yeah, like I got the big game done that I wanted to do. I can redo something, and it's just like I'm like already content for like my anniversary, and it's coming up soon. By the way, yeah, the May the 24th is coming up soon, so we'll be having that anniversary. We're going to talk about all of this stuff, at least in a video episodic order, at least. And I could talk at least about all the good times I had, or the not so good times I had with those games. But yeah, like that's coming up soon too. I forgot to mention that. I never tell people about like anniversaries that I have. And again, I've only started doing this this year and last year. And it's just like, I've been having fun with these episode 0 stuff. These just chatting episodes. I like this a lot more than I thought. And even doing Tekken 8, although it was kind of weird that I couldn't show you the videos, I kind of like doing the typing on the right, and then you could see what I'm writing, and we could all like learn together at the same time. I kind of like that too. It's just not a Tekken 8 is not quite a game that I would stream every day of my life. Or I'd rather sit down and just play an RPG game every day of my life. So yeah, it's just but I still enjoyed that. So that was fun. Again, I'm doing a lot of new odd stuff. So the Wukong I've already done. The Berserker I don't have, sadly. And all the other ones, the Feathers, again, like I have all of them I think saved, right? Like probably except the Berserker. Oh man, we still haven't even played Hollow Knight Silk Song yet. That's kind of sad that nobody got that one happening yet. Oh, Code Vein 2, I would gladly play that one. There's a Dark Souls, but you're a crab. The Ghost of Tsushima 2, basically. Wu Chang Fallen Feathers, there's that one. Rise of the Ronin. And then the Wolong. Wolong and Wulong? I thought there was a Wu... No, maybe it's Wolong and whatever else, and then some DLCs, right? And I don't have the Berserker game here. I don't know why. Oh. There's a game I could play at some point if I get invested into it. Yeah, anyway, this list is just, it just makes me want to play these games when I look at it, and I don't have them. I want to play a card game that's good. Man, I've yet to find a card game that's actually good. That doesn't require you to PvP all the time or spend money. And have content, offline content, that you can keep getting cards and go through what everybody else has. It might be slower because I'm not buying the packs, but I can still get the packs. And not a single card game has ever done that, ever. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses is the only one, but they added the stupid friggin' roulette thing, and you have to, like, roulette 3 in a row, and if you don't do it, then you don't get the card, and it's just like, oh my... Why? Why make it so hard to do? It's based on the Dynasty Warrior stuff? I mean, I would if the Heavenlies start hitting those buttons that I keep reminding them to do in my intros and outros. Right? If, like, you all have so much, like, sway over the next game that I play. Why do you think I played, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 recently? Because one of the viewers that love Xenoblade Chronicles 3, if they're here, showed up and said, are you gonna play Xenoblade Chronicles 3 soon? I'm like, yeah, I'll do it right after Tekken. And it was like, what, one day later, I finished Tekken, and then I hop right into the game. Like, it's that simple. If I own the game, I could do it. If I don't, I do require like a donation, and if people didn't want to donate, like, all of you can subscribe on Twitch, and I could, you know, get paid that way, and then, like, if a lot of people did it, I can get a game myself. And all you need to do is just, like, do the small subscription, and a lot of those will add up to a lot. So yeah. Yeah, it hasn't been, because there's been nothing there since the beginning of this month, which May already did. Hence why I got Gran Turismo 2 and 4, and trying to get a PlayStation 2 out of that button that was pushed once this month. So yeah, that button. I'd rather people still keep hitting likes and typing into the comments and then sending it. That would be nice too. Those are all the buttons I keep thinking of: sharing, liking. But yeah, all of those games are there that I don't own, that if people want to hit buttons and do it, they can. And again, it would be way easier if everyone did subscribe, because then it's constantly happening instead of people just throwing money if and when they can. And yeah, people don't do that often anymore. So yeah, that's that. What I wasn't even thinking of talking about these games, but and donating to me and subscribing to me. I was not even planning on doing that. I just want to talk about games and trying to catch you up with the situation of that, and me taking today off and waking up way too early, and then at least my body is tired because of how early I woke up, but at least my mind's not tired, which is the opposite. Every time I work, my brain is like, I am ready to go to sleep, and I'm like, you got 4 hours of being funny and commentary and commenting, and you cannot be tired. So you gotta keep working. So yeah, it's quite the opposite. Days off, I'm like, cool. Again, I really wish I didn't wake up that early today, but I did. But yeah, it is what it is. And then we just get back to the grinding of going to a place that I don't like and doing work that I don't like, and then coming home exhausted and mentally exhausted. How great is life? So yeah. The dream is still, my dream has not changed. I really want this to be my full-time job. I really want this to be my career. And I can work as hard as I have been working for over 10 years, but it's not up to me to just make this happen as a career. So I really hope people want that to happen for me too, and we all make it happen, because yeah, that's what I want. I don't think it's going to change anytime soon. The only change is the one that I'm not going to talk about. So yeah, we're not going to go down that road. But yeah, other than that, I mean, yeah, the quicker I end this now, you know what, the more and more I think about this, the quicker I end this now, the quicker I can get back to at least getting Xenoblade Chronicles 3 ready for tomorrow. I don't need to fight, I don't need money or anything. I just want to get all of the check marks done, go through the tutorials in case if there's anything actually good in there that I needed to learn. And then, like, tidy up with my Tekken 8 and just do some of that training. Again, it's not fun, but it's stuff I want to work on, and I hope I see improvement over time. And then yeah, like we reset for tomorrow and play the game. So that. And I think I could leave that there. This isn't quite like a long episode. I didn't even make it to an hour, hilariously enough. But yeah, I'd rather get back and play some games. So I really am more of a gamer than a talker, I think, after all. Yeah, if I could have talked for 3 hours here, then I would have been like, oh, cool, I'm one of them. But no, I'd rather play a game right now. And again, I don't want to stream me running around, or not even running around, me going through the menu and looking at the menu and completing the training on Xenoblade Chronicles 3. That's not a video I want to show you, right? And then me trying to learn how to Korean backdash and then try to break some throws. You don't need to see that again. So that's all I'm going to do. So with that, I really appreciate everybody stopping by. Again, you have this video to remind you of everything that I have planned up for the next couple of weeks or months, depending on how long everything takes. And a reminder of what you can do for the channel if you want. And if you can't do it yourself, bring other people along and they can assist you with it. There you go. That's a segue into that. But either way, thanks Heavenlies for showing and watching. And seriously, if you like what I'm doing, please hit those buttons you to do by now, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Take care.